Are you watching for me?
Pay attention. Looking is not always seeing.
Did you know that distractions now join alcohol and speeding as leading factors in crashes?
Keep your eyes on the road, not the phone. It could save a life.
It could save my life.
There's no app for patience. Patience can save a life.
Number 3, Viola wore glasses that made her eyes look big, like a fly's. And number 4, I'm here for One Book, One School Day, and it's an annual celebration here at Sunrise where the community comes together and we visit every single classroom on this campus and we read the first chapter of a selected book. This year we're reading The Fantastic Secret of Owen Jester. And the exciting part about One Book, One School is it's so much fun to know that every single child is being read to at the same time on the campus. And it is special to interact with our students and to have that time with them. It's just so enjoyable.
In a blink, the train was whooshing down the tracks behind the house.
We want boys and girls to see reading as a part of life. It's just not that class that we spend 90 minutes a day, but we also want them to see from various people all over our community, people who work for the school board to our firemen, because everybody uses reading in some way, shape, or form in their life, and it's also a wonderful entertainment because it's a window to the world.
He ducked back against the wall in the pantry and held his breath. And then, quick as lightning, the pantry door burst open. My little one, Ariana Scorpio, is a student here at Sunrise, and nothing makes me happier than seeing her proud eyes while I'm in her class entertaining the rest of her friends.
Every child loves to have someone read to them, and that's what we're encouraging here, is that it happens here at school every day. I just know and wish that it happens in their homes on a daily basis as well.
So excited. This is our favorite day of the year in science. This is our Science Elementary Expo. It's not a competition, it's just a celebration of all of the science winners from all the elementary schools around the district. And today is about celebrating them. What is your name?
My name is Anthony.
Anthony, I'm Mrs. Taylor. Nice to meet you. How did you come up with this idea?
Well, this idea, you need to find something that you appreciate doing. You need to find something fun that makes your mind go, wow, I want to do this project. You need to find something fun, and it involves a lot of work at the same time, so you got to put your effort into it. My hypothesis is that the biggest loop, which is the 50-centimeter diameter loop, will work because it is the biggest loop that will pick up speed and more velocity to make the loop.
And what did you find out?
Well, what I found out is that my conclusion ended up being the 30-centimeter diameter loop because it's the smallest loop, and you needed less speed for it to clear the loop, so it would be easier for the model to go through.
Very good.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
Nice to meet you, Victoria. Can you tell us a little bit about your project?
Yes. My project was on just caffeine effect pain project. I put mug beans in each pan and filled it with caffeine, water, and coffee. 15 days total.
So you tested it for 15 days?
Yes.
And what results did you get?
My results were that coffee was the tallest and grew faster.
Wow, were you surprised?
Yes, because I thought water will grow faster, but instead coffee did.
And
now I know how to grow my plants faster by using coffee.
How did you come up with this experiment?
Well, I play baseball, and I'm not really I don't like science that much, so I wanted to do something that'll be fun for me. So I did which ball travels the farthest. And my hypothesis was that the rocket ball would travel the farthest because it was light. I went to the baseball field, and I would pitch it, and I would measure 10 feet, and I would put down a peg, and then I did that until I got to 120 feet. And then when I pitched, I would pitch it 3 times for each ball, and my hypothesis was wrong. The baseball went the farthest.
Well, for someone who doesn't like science, is what you said at the beginning,
Yes.
you did a lot of science. And it sounds like you learned that in all of these sports, there was a scientist who did the research.
Remember those books we used to read as children? Well, did you ever think that Dr. Seuss could make a difference in the lives of others? Here at our very own University High School, students from the ESOL department are making a difference in their community.
On February 27th, a group of 6 University High School students from all over the world, their teacher Mrs. Tiffany and their reading coach Mrs. Henderson, traveled to Manatee Cove Elementary to share the joy of reading with Mr. Conde's 2nd grade class. As teenagers, we can feel powerless at times to impact a change. We're only one person, right? Well, the power of one is not dead. As you can see, your peers are making a difference for generations to come through lessons in phonics, fluency, reading comprehension, and the endless possibilities from reading a good book.
So many of us are simply looking for an opportunity to help. So feel encouraged by these classmates who displayed courage, caring, and the wonderful world of words with the community. Get out there and share the message of reading. Read to a sibling, read a good book in your free time, or volunteer at your local library. Stay active in your community and remember to read, read, read. Thanks to Mrs. Tiffany and her ESOL students at University High School in Florida. We have role models. Children have people to look up to. And we have the wonderful world of reading. Thanks, Dr. Seuss.
Tonight is the PTO Enterprise Science Night. We have the Orlando Science Museum has come to our school. They brought all of the activities for the children to do. We have teachers and Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts volunteering at each table, and the children and their parents just go around and do an activity. We want that science connection between the child and his parent, and these are activities that are very fun to do and very simple to do. And we want the parents to feel comfortable about doing any of the academic tasks that we ask them to do with their children by coming and seeing how easy it is to do something like this.
Okay, I'm ready to touch something.
I love walking around and seeing the kids be excited and loving what they see and also being grossed out by it. Over here, whenever they had the squids and they could touch them and feel them, and they're all grossed out by it because they don't really get to see that kind of stuff or ever get to touch them. So it's exciting for them to have that opportunity.
What do you think it smells like?
The Orlando Science Center has partnered with our PTO, and they have agreed, they come to the school and they bring all the activities that the parents and students are going to do together. They provide a little green slip and the parents take it from station to station and they fill in
what they learned, and then that is all going to go into a drawing this afternoon, and one family will win 4 season tickets to the Orlando Science Center. So it's been a big draw, I think, for our families.
Good morning, everyone. This is Perry Reblett here at University High School with the biomedical program, and plus again with our student emergency response team members. What we're doing here with our students today is we have a tornado has hit our auditorium with students and faculty members. There has been debris and has been some injuries have occurred. They have to go in to do assessment. They have to size up the scene, and plus they do have to evacuate those individuals out to the front of the auditorium for them to do more evaluations, and plus again care for the wounded of what has been injured. They are in a situation where they have to perform their duties with the help of other organizations. They are going to be graded on what they have to do. Once they are done with the program, this goes with what we're trying to do in our community with the Berry Cert, with Orange City Fire and Rescue, and plus with Medical Corps, and plus with the EOC. If something does happen in our vicinity, we have students are trained, and plus through FEMA and Homeland Security certified, they can be able to help them in some type of natural disaster there in the real world. So it gives them a sense about what it's like in the real thing, and plus, as you know, you never know when something can happen.
Ma'am, can you walk? Yes. Can you follow me over here? 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're gonna have to.
You're okay still?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
Volusia Virtual School is a county school that offers online classes for students.
And it's still a Volusia County class. It shows up on my transcript as a normal Seabreeze class because I go to Seabreeze High School.
It's perfect for busy schedules.
You can contact your teacher either through email or phone, and they also have virtual office hours, probably 2 or 3 days a week.
I have loved taking virtual classes. I've loved the flexibility.
You can apply for Volusia virtual classes by going onto their website and filling out the application.
I'm definitely looking forward to taking more virtual classes my senior year.
I love Volusia Virtual School. It's the best decision I've ever made.
Hey, keep your eyes on the road, not on your phone.
Is that phone call really more important than my safety?
A text message can wait.
By following traffic rules, you keep me safe.
An extra few minutes each day can save a life.
It could save my life. There's no app for patience. Patience can save a life.